Dahil nga dun sa loneliness, dahil nga dun sa mga nangyayari na wala rin silang interaction, nati-trigger itong ating mga areas ng brain na pwedeng maging aggressive to any stimulus.
All right, there you go. Cleveland Cavaliers. Yan, kaya naka-Cleveland cap din ako ngayon because our guest for this morning is live streaming all the way from Cleveland, Ohio. So, Dr. Mitch or Michelle and C. Hello, Doc.
Hi, Coach. Good
Yeah,
morning.
nagustuhan mo
Good
ba yung
morning.
intro? Para sa iyo,
Oo.
yung anang, that was for 2016. So hindi 2020, that was like 4 years ago nung nag-champion Cleveland Cavaliers. So you are in Cleveland. So kamusta sa Cleveland, Doc?
Yes. It's spring, pero nag-snow pa din, kaya malamig pa din. Naka-long sleeves pa din ako.
Talaga? Meron
Pero
pang
okay
snow?
lang.
It's
Last snow
April.
kahapon.
Amazing! Amazing. Gaano kalamig sa Cleveland ngayon?
Currently, teka, 7 degrees Celsius.
7 degrees. So, below freezing temperature pa to. My God. Okay. Magugustuhan yan ni Stark, ang aming Alaskan Malamute at saka ni QB na Siberian Husky. Pero yung mga ibang dogs ko siguro, katulad ng beagle namin, ako, mga ngatok sa, sa lamig. Pati si Sophie na aming Labrador, at si Serena, dahil hindi nasanay sa lamig. Alright, so, topic natin ngayon, really, is about neuropsychology, okay? So, tell us something about yourself muna, Doc. Saan ka kumuha ng pre-med mo? Tapos, saan ka kumuha ng medicine and eventually nandiyan ka ngayon sa Cleveland?
Anak ko, Coach, ako ay isang true-blooded Thomasian since, I was a medtech in college, then had my med school, the same institution. Nag-train for neurology and psychiatry, the University of Santo Tomas Hospital then. And then now, Movement Disorders Fellowship, Cleveland Clinic.
Okay. So, ano pala? Full-blooded growling tiger.
Growling tiger.
Okay. So, yung mga panahon na nandun ako naka-board pa ako doon sa malapit sa Dapitan. No? Tuwing meron Paskuhan, sobrang daming tao. No? Hindi naman kami pumupunta doon. Oo, ang daming tao talaga. Okay. So, yun yung mga bagay na nakakamiss din sa college days doon sa USTE. Okay. So, marami akong mga naging kaibigan kasi na sa USTE talaga nag-aaral. Tsaka mga ibang kabatch ko rin from Don Bosco, Tarlac, doon nag-aaral. Okay. So, ganito. What made you decide to take neuropsych as a major? Kasi meron naman dyan, sabi nila may pera pag surgeon ka o kaya naman pag ortho, ano pa ba? Meron mga radiation, yung mga nuclear medicine. Pero sa'yo, what made neuropsych interesting for you?
Apparently, first love ko talaga to. First love ko neurology ever since. Parang before college, kung magme-med ako, sabi ko mag-neurology ako. Pero, the thing is, magdating ng med school, nahirapan ako, both neuro and psych. Pero sabi nga nila, first love never dies. Nung nag-train na ako, junior internship, senior internship, I've seen a lot of neuro cases. Kahit saan ako mapunta, pedia, nakaka-admit ako ng neuro case, I am refer agad sa neuro. And that was like, na-feel ko parang, is it calling or anything? Even sa senior internship, napansin din kahit ng mga seniors ko, mga residents. And then, I cannot I cannot, parang hindi ako maka-decide where to go for neurology. And there's
Mhm.
this only one hospital na offer ng both neurology and psychiatry. And I cannot seem to think na ma-separate ko yung brain structure from the mind. So
Mm.
I took neurology and psychiatry more
Wow.
than having it separate.
Wow, I like that, no? Parang yung brain structure and the mind, how it
Uh-huh.
correlates, no? Yun dun sa neuropsych. Ano ba yun mga ano? Pag-usapan muna natin siguro yung ginagawa nyo dyan sa Cleveland. Ano ba yung mga sa palagay mong bago mong natututunan dyan na kakaiba dito sa pinapractice natin dito sa Philippines? Kasi eventually, pag natapos ka na dyan, pagbalik mo dito, super expert ka na. So, ano kaya yung kakaiba na ginagawa ng mga specialist dyan sa Cleveland Clinic? And by the way, guys, para sa mga hindi nakakaalam, ang Cleveland Clinic, isa sa mga pinakamagaling na clinic sa buong Amerika at pati sa NBA, no? Maraming mga superstars ang pumupunta ng Cleveland. Sabi nila, wow, ang ganda pala ng Cleveland Clinic. Parang super high-tech kung
Yeah.
i-compare mo sa mga ibang NBA team, no? So yun care na binibigay ng mga specialists ng Cleveland Clinic is really on top of their game, no? So
Mm.
ano kaya yun, ano, so balik tayo dun sa tanong, ano ba yun ginagawa dyan ng bagong pagtutuklas? So when it comes to neuropsychology or yun sa movement disorders, kasi mga NBA players, mga clients nila.
Actually, I'm in movement disorder. So nakikita ko more on Parkinson's, dystonia, Korea, yung mga madaming galaw-galaw o walang galaw. Ganun yung mga nakikita ko, no? Actually, kaya din ako nagpunta for movement disorders kasi I'm a true-blooded Capizenia. And Capiz is
Hmm.
endemic for the dystonia, kung saan na-discover yung X-linked dystonia Parkinsonism. Kaya yung heart ko nandun pa din. Kaya I went to movement disorders then. So, dito, paano ba? Sobrang iba yung technology compared sa Philippines. That's the thing. Kasi pag bumalik ako, hindi ko alam kung paano ko dadalhin yung technology na nadadala ko dun sa, na natutunan ko dito or yung how to deal with patients. Pero the thing is, ang patient care naman is not as different kasi yung Filipino doctors are really good with patient care. Kahit saan ka magpunta, hahanapin nila yung patient care ng doctors, ng Filipino doctors. And then, paano ba? Dito sa Cleveland Clinic, a lot of alumni or yung mga natapos na from NBA na nag-age and then nagkaroon na ng Parkinson's disease
Uh-huh.
dahil nga sa number one, possibly trauma. Second, pwedeng genetics, no? A lot of them na nagpupunta din dyan. So, nangyayari, ako personally, I only saw one.
Sino?
Pero, actually, hindi ko maalala yung name. kasi,
Okay.
kakapasok ko lang noon. That was October. From first, second week, para pa akong sipuning bata dito. So, parang, parang nangangapa pa ako. So, when I saw it, when I saw him, parang hindi naman ako nag-care masyado until when we went out, sinabi sa akin na parang dati siyang NBA player. Sabi ko, hindi ko man lang tinignan, hindi ko man lang kinuha yung name or anything.
Sana
So,
nagpa-picture
yun.
ka man lang, di ba?
Bawal kasi.
Bawal.
For privacy.
Galing. Dito
Yun
sa
lang.
Pilipinas, puro picture na yung mga iba.
Oh, yun nga eh. Dito bawal.
Bawal pala talaga dyan.
Mm.
Okay. Sige. So, meron ka nabanggit, dystonia. Okay? Hindi ako talaga masyado familiar dyan. Though nung minsan nandito ka pa sa Philippines at nag-usap tayo, you mentioned about it. Pero doon sa mga viewers natin ngayon na hindi familiar sa dystonia, tapos sabi mo, medyo maraming cases ng dystonia sa Capiz. So, tell us something about what is dystonia.
Dystonia is like a constant na movement, no? The posturing ng katawan, no? Tinatawag natin ang certain na ang daming types ng dystonia or ang daming causes ng dystonia. Ang daming dystonia diseases na manifest as dystonia. Pero the certain type na nasa Capiz kasi is X-linked dystonia Parkinsonism. Ano to? Tinatawag natin na lubag.
Lubag?
Lubag is Visayan for twist. No? So parang nakaganyan na, nakabaliktad na yung kamay, no?
Oh dear.
Naka-twist yung ulo. So parang this is actually heartbreaking kasi ito nagsa-start siya around 30 to 40 years old. Itong certain na dystonia Parkinsonism syndrome na to. So at the peak of the career, meaning X-linked, meaning na mamana, and the mother is carrying the gene, and then namamana ng lalaking anak.
Oh.
So, yes. So, that's the thing. No? So, at the peak of their career, 30s, 40s, dun sila nagsa-start mag-manifest. So, parang very heartbreaking for them na parang supposed to be there, the breadwinners, supposed to be nagtatrabaho sila, pero kasi nagmamanifest na sila, then nagiging pangit ang condition nila. And the thing is, nagiging ano na sila, stigmatized. So, tinatago sila ng family. Pero lately, they open up na sa public, no? So we have this foundation already. There's a hospital na nagki-care na for XDP patients, and then so ngayon nakaka-access na sila ng medical tawag dito ng medical support, no? So ano na din sila. Nakakakuha na sila ng care.
Itong disease na to, is it considered a disease? Or ano ba to? Anong classification nito? Is
It's
it a disease?
Disorder.
Oh,
It's
disorder.
a disorder.
Okay,
Yes.
disorder. So
It's
itong
a
disorder
genetic
na
disorder.
itong disorder na to, yun lang yun yung problema, nagtitwist, no? Pero everything else is functioning normal. Yung parang walang problema sa speech, sa cognitive, mental disease, ganun.
Cognitive, okay na okay sila. That's the thing. Sobra silang debilitated with their physical problems. Like, in dystonia, naglulubag na sila, no? And then, Parkinsonisms, nagtitremors, very slow, very rigid, no? Meron silang Parkinsonism, meaning parang Parkinson's disease, plus dystonia. And then, pero their mental capacity is very okay. So
Anong treatment yun, ano? Yung mga parang binibigay ngayon na nakikita mo at natututunan mo sa Cleveland Clinic?
There's no total cure for these diseases, pero meron tayong treatment na pwedeng makatulong sa kanila, at least makatrabaho sila, maging functional, makakakain, makakalunok, no? Ginagawa na rin naman sa Philippines, pero not as frequent, is yung deep brain stimulation. Yun talaga yung pinaka best for them. It's like a cardiac pacemaker na nilalagay sa brain. So yun. Yes.
Wow.
It's like a cardiac pacemaker. So kung pareho nung sa heart, pag pumangit, pag nag-irregular yung tibok, mag-work yung ating pacemaker. Yung sa brain natin, almost ganon, pero hindi naman siya nakaka-detect nung parang abnormal na galaw. Pero when you place it there, i-reprogram yan, ipoprogram. So, tinatawag namin yung mga bionic man na. Kasi, nagpo-program namin yung mga nagtutwist, yung mga nagtetremors.
Wow.
And just, when you reprogram it, it's like nothing happened.
That is something, that is a sight to see, the miracles that you're doing. thank you to science and technology, no, para
Of course.
ma ma mapaganda yung life ng mga taong
Mhm.
tinatamaan nito at sana madala yan mga ganyang klaseng technology dito sa Philippines.
Oh,
Ayan. So, eto sabi mo bionic, so ibig sabihin inooperahan sa brain?
yes.
Oh.
Nagbo-burn ng hole, maliit lang siya. And then you'll place leads, pwedeng isa lang, pwedeng dalawa, depende sa manifestation ng patient. And then you place it there and then let it heal for a while. And then after a week, siguro i-reprogram. Meron silang battery dito na nilalagay. And then we have either an iPad or an iPhone na may program siya. So we do programming.
Wow,
Nire-reprogram namin per
amazing. I am
pinapalitan yung
just
voltage, ganyan.
Wow, I am just blown away kasi yung mga ganitong klaseng bagay, no, napaka-importante na
Mm.
mapahagi sa mundo. So that would really help a lot of Filipinos. Pero I'm concerned din, eto ba na tetest tong disease na to sa ano ba tawag dito? Sa DNA testing na map out na ba kung
Yes.
sinong carrier? So na-advise na ba sila na wag na nilang they should not father children anymore para hindi na kumalat sa lahi nila or what?
Yeah. But once nag-positive sila sa genetic testing with X-linked dystonia Parkinsonism, we do genetic counseling. And we
Mm.
tell them, kasi sometimes, syempre nasa remote areas din sila, nagkakaroon talaga sila ng anak. We can't prevent them from doing that. Pero, so yun, we do genetic counseling, we tell them the risks, what will happen next,
Mhm.
ano yung chances na makukuha ng mga bata, what are the chances na magpo-progress pa sila, ganun.
Wow, wow, wow. Amazing ang field pala ng neuropsych, no? Parang kung bata lang ako, gusto ko siguro mag-aral din ng ganyan. Pero sa ngayon, we are in the field of psychology pa din, pero it is
Yeah.
actually for the dog. So may iba tayo, dog. So that's
Okay.
wonderful stuff that you're learning in Cleveland and
Yeah.
sana pagbalik mo ng Pilipinas, marami kang matulungan ng mga taong nangangailangan ng ganyang klaseng
I hope.
specialization. Right? So, hindi lang sa Capiz, pero sa buong Pilipinas. Dahil
Yeah.
sa pagkakaalam ko, konti lang ang mga neuropsych ng Pilipinas. Tama?
Kasi there's only one hospital na nag-offer ng double
Hmm.
neuro and psych. There's only one. So, ang first graduates was 1976. So, until now,
Wow.
it's like we have only 140 graduates. Hindi lahat nasa
Wow.
Pilipinas.
Wow. Okay. Amazing. Sige. So, siguro ang sunod kong tanong ngayon is more on doon sa psychology na ngayon ng tao, okay? So
Okay.
you as a professional in the field of psychology, kasi ang nangyayari ngayon, of course, the whole world is under quarantine. So
Yeah.
everybody is practicing and I hope trying to practice social distancing. Tapos ang nangyayari din is um, yun isolation. I'm pretty sure nangyayari yan. No, paano kung ikaw lang mag-isa sa bahay? Marami yan sa US, no? Sila lang nakatirang mag-isa. Tapos meron pang social distancing. So tapos kung naka-quarantine yung isang family member. So there's a lot of heartache right now, no? So in
Yeah.
your professional opinion, what is going on to a person who's experiencing isolation or quarantine? Paano pa nag-iisa sila? What happens to a person's personality or way of thinking or psychology? Sabi nga.
Nako. The problem is itong ating nangyayari with the COVID-19 pandemic. May tinatawag tayong social distancing, pero ako personally ayokong tawagin siyang social distancing kasi parang
Mhm.
when you say social, it spans from the infrastructures or social aspects of the environment. It's from the infrastructures going to the cultural beliefs and the
Mhm.
interactions between them. So there is this part of social interaction. So ako personally, lang, no? So in the true sense of the word, I don't want to call it social distancing. It's gusto ko lang siya tawaging physical distancing.
Physical
Kasi,
distancing. I love that.
yeah, physical distancing. Kasi kahit we are 6 feet away, I could wave at you,
Yes.
makasmile man ako sa'yo, and that's already social interaction, and you're not spreading any disease or any infection by doing that. Diba? So ako, gusto ko siyang tawaging physical distancing kasi ayokong nangyayari na there is social gap between people. No? Kasi both neurologically and psychiatrically or psychologically, may nangyayari talaga sa brain. Sabihin lang natin, sige, people who are quarantined, pero ang quarantine and isolation ngayon parang ini-interchange. Pero in the true sense, yung quarantine kasi parang, it's like, if they thought you're exposed, you try to try nila na i-limit yung movement mo or ililipat ka lang nila sa isang lugar. And then, para hindi ka maka-infect ng ibang tao. Isolation is like you are already infected and then tatanggalin ka nila from the community, ilalagay ka nila into a single area na ikaw lang, no? So, pero ngayon kasi you can interchange it, no? So, just to tell the public, no, about quarantine and isolation, it's for layman's point of view. The thing is with isolation, no, imagine mo na lang yung self mo, mag-isa ka, nasa madilim kang kwarto, malamig, wala kang kausap, no? Anong nangyayari? There's this loneliness na would actually cause the stress. Kahit sabihin mo parang wala kang nararamdaman, there is already something going on in your brain. Actually, sabi nga nila, 4 to 6 weeks of isolation, yung myelin sheath or yung takip or yung balot nung nerves natin. Imagine natin yung telephone wire. Diba may insulator yon?
Yes.
Yung insulator na yun yung tinatawag nating myelin sheath. Yun nasisira siya. Ay, hindi na siya nagde-develop. Kasi wala kang social interaction, wala kang walang nagko-cause ng kumbaga wala kang triggers, walang inputs, walang stimulus, no?
Okay.
So yun yung nangyayari.
So sa ngayon, yung mga nangyayari ngayon din dito, parang sabihin mo lalong-lalo na you're a very sociable person. Gusto mong lagi kang may kausap, gusto mong ipagkwentuhan, lumalabas. So yung nangyari ngayon, parang nagkakaroon ng ganitong klaseng degradation, no, sa utak. And paano pa kung meron kang COVID tapos ikaw lang mag-isa, wala yung family mo, hindi ka mo makausap. So siguro nakakadagdag din to sa stress, which then probably lowers the immune system even more. Tama ba?
Yes, tama. And then we have the problem is ina-isolate na nga natin sila. They wouldn't see their family except for kung meron silang video call or meron silang tawag, no? The problem is pag in-isolate mo yung tao, wala kang physical interaction. And studies have shown, dami na physical interaction, even like holding hands or physical human touch, it's a very, very powerful thing. Kasi kahit pain centers mo sa brain, hindi na siya na-activate, or kung meron kang pain, and then somebody holds your hand, no? They sense, nai-inhibit yung pain evoke centers mo.
Right. So kaya pala nung bata tayo, yun yun dun sa commercial ng isang Vaporub, yun haplos ng isang ina, para nakakagaling dun sa bata. So, tumatakbo yung oras natin. Ang sarap kausap ni Doc Mitch. Ang dami natin natututunan. Ayan. Hindi naman. So, itong isolation na to, no, para doon sa mga nanonood, i-relate lang natin. Kasi syempre, this is still about the dog behind the human.
Yes.
So, nangyayari ngayon, sa mga dogs din natin, katulad ng sinabi ni Doc Mitch, kasi kung tutuusin, yung brain ng dog at saka ng tao, though magkaiba sila physically, pero yung mga ilang bagay, parehas yan. So, ang nangyayari din dun sa dog, pag na-isolate sila, na-detach sila, kasi ang maganda dun sa aso with humans, we have evolved together for 15,000 years. Mahirap
Yes.
isipin yun, 15,000 years. No? So, if you're religious, 2,000 years lang yung sinasabi ng Bible, pero ang sinasabi naman ng science, 15,000 years. So ang hirap talagang isipin paano nangyari yun, paano nag-evolve yung aso. Pero yung same, sabi nga ng mga canine psychologists ngayon na akin nababasa, sabi nila, kung ano yung mental disorders na nakikita natin doon sa humans, halos pumaparehas na rin doon sa dogs. So the same thing doon sa isolation na nangyayari ngayon or doon sa social distancing na tinatawag ng iba. Pero mas gusto ko yung term na ginagamit ni Doc Mitch, yung physical distancing. It's important para hindi tayo makahawa o hindi tayo mahawaan.
Yes.
Pero yung social, I think that's very, very important. Kaya nga dito, mag-comment kayo. Mag-comment kayo, okay? I-share nyo itong live stream na to. So, ayan. So, kailangan talaga is meron pa din some sort of interaction. Hindi lang naman yun physical, pero nandiyan pa rin yung magtatawagan, magkikwentuhan, di ba? So, gano'n. So, ano ba yung re-recommend mo, Doc Mitch? So, for us to get by in this time na, yung nga, sabi mo nga, bawal ang physical. Ano pa mga ibang bagay para mas mapagandaan natin ang ating interaction?
Naku, nag-uusap na lang din tayo ng dogs and social interaction. Naku, Coach, a very important din, ang isang malaking bagay for people na nagka-quarantine or nag-isolate ngayon, no? Is to have pets, no? Actually, pets, dogs, studies have shown like dogs more than cats. Bakit? Kasi cats have this, what do you call this? May mga tendency sila to inhibit themselves from social interaction after some time, and dogs don't. It takes a long time compared to the cats, no? Tama ba ako? Hindi ako magaling doon. And then, so ang nangyayari kasi there are studies na nakikita nila that even the having pet dogs have this same emotional impact as those people who have family members at their houses.
Yes.
Kung pareho yung effect nila. They have seen this na parang even yung emotional yung attachment between mother and a child and the mother and the dog has this same may effect sila sa brain ng tao, except that iba lang yung part ng brain na nagla-light up. So parang they concluded na parang the mother would react to like both visual and auditory or hearing and seeing the child. So meron kayong bond talaga, no? And then pag nakita mo yung dog, yung mga mothers kasi na yun, binigyan sila ng pictures ng dogs. So nung nakita nila yung sarili nilang dog, may nag-light up na parte ng brain nila, no?
Wow.
Na nag-sense na yun yung part na what do you call this, na nag-visual process or image perception, no?
Ito yung sinasabi nilang naglalabas din ng oxytocin, no? Isang type ng hormone na nagpapabond sa atin, no? With whatever na nakaka-interact natin, whether that's gonna be our pets, loved ones, kahit na hindi ikaw yung nanay, kahit na sabihin mong kilala mo lang to sa kanto, no? Lagi mo nakaka-interact. So your brain is actually excreting hormones called oxytocin na parang pati nga sa cellphone lang, di ba? Hinahanap-hanap mo pag na-misplace mo yung cellphone mo because your brain is also producing oxytocin pag lagi mong hawak o lagi mong kasama, di ba? So I love it na parang ang nangyayari ngayon is dogs are playing an important role to for us humans to survive kasi meron din mga studies, no? So patuloy pa rin kasi kami nakakatanggap ng ng mga comment na everybody's so worried about our dogs getting infected. And I've been watching Dr. Karen Becker lately. Tapos they've been trying to see or test. Sabi nila, meron daw mga ibang scientists na nag-inject ng high dose of COVID-19 sa pusa at tignan kung may infect sila. At nagkaroon ng symptoms naman yung mga pusa. Pero ang sinasabi din naman is hindi naman normal na magkakaroon ng high dose of COVID-19 na i-inject o magkakaroon ng exposure ang isang pusa. So chances are hindi pa rin sila masyado affected. And then sa dogs, wala talaga. Wala talagang parang
that's good.
infection. At least yun yung mga recent studies, no? Kasi syempre nagwo-worry next to humans, ang affected dyan is yung mga companion pet animals natin, katulad ng dogs na kasama natin. So without the human, who will take care of the dog? No?
Yes.
So ang nangyayari din, even in the US, I think, though nagkakaroon na rin ng stimulus package dyan sa US, yung mga daycare centers, mga dog training centers sa US, medyo nahihirapan na rin. No? So dito sa Pilipinas, I'm pretty sure nararamdaman din yan. Pero yun nga, pets, I think, are also essential, no? For human survival. Sabi nga dun sa, ayaw ko, Doc, napanood mo ba yung I Am Legend? Si Will Smith? Ayan. Sino yung kasama niya doon, di ba?
Oo, yung dog.
Yung kanyang German Shepherd. Hindi ko alam kung pangalan ng German Shepherd. So sabi nga, pati si John Wick, nung siya na lang mag-isa. Oo, sino yung kasama niya, di ba? It's a dog. So yan. So very important talaga yung mga pets din, especially in these times. So, we're talking na lang din, meron pa tayong konting oras na about psychology. Siguro pahapyaw lang, ano ba yun mga common psychological issues na or categories na na-experience ng isang human or pwedeng ma-experience ng ilang humans katulad ng mga psychosis? I think ano ba 'yon? Mayroong mga categories 'yon. So pwedeng palinawan naman do. Ano ba yung mga 'yan?
Okay. Yung mga nag-quarantine ngayon, no?
No. Ano lang naman. Siguro yung
generally,
ano ba yung mga nangyayari na pwedeng mangyari? Siguro yung mga, ano ba, meron bang dahil dun sa quarantine because of the isolation, natitrigger yung depression, natitrigger ba yung pagiging sociopath nila or psychopath? Pwede bang matrigger yung mga yun?
Yes. Actually, meron na talaga tayo. Kahit wala pang quarantine, wala pang isolation, we have cases of major depressive disorders, we have anxiety already, post-traumatic stress disorders, what else? Psychosis, schizophrenia, and then other things like social phobias or yung other general phobias natin, no? Takot sa kung sa ano, o pwedeng social phobia, meron din. So, what happens with this quarantine, dahil nga dun sa loneliness, dahil nga dun sa mga nangyayari na wala rin silang interaction, nati-trigger itong ating mga areas ng brain na pwedeng maging aggressive to any stimulus, pwedeng very sensitive, nati-trigger din yung depression, anxiety because of the feeling of uncertainties. No, those are the two. And then a lot of our healthcare workers
of course
will have post-traumatic stress disorders.
Oh,
yes.
I never realized na pwede sila magkaroon yan. Pero I think you're right. The trauma.
Trauma na sila na nga mismo na-infect, sila, family nila, hindi nila makasama. And then they're taking care of people na mag-isa and they see people dying in front of them na wala silang magawa din.
Right.
And then no family around, they would resuscitate the patient and then the patient will die in front of them. Sila na rin ang magtatawag sa family na I'm sorry. And that would be really, really stressful and traumatic for the healthcare workers. Lalo na nurses natin and doctors, nako. Very very traumatic for them. Physically, nakikita nila kung anong nangyayari.
Right. So yung ating mga healthcare workers, we call them frontliners ngayon. Actually, parang nangyayari, our healthcare workers are the first and last line of defense na lang eh. Diba?
Yes.
So, same thing din with our general public na parang kung sumugod kayo and you have no protection, parang
Wala. Oo.
pumunta ka ng gera na wala ka talagang baril, no? So, you're definitely gonna lose. So, our frontliners are like soldiers na rin ngayon.
Yes.
Pati yung mga actual soldiers natin, no? So, parang, you're right, no? Once you do get infected, parang inaalay mo na yung buhay mo, no? Just trying to fight this disease. So, that is really sad indeed. And I'm pretty sure nga, tama ka, PTSD ang labas nito after the corona outbreak. And same thing, I think, with the general public, no? Parang ako, iniisip ko, my God, siguro matagal naman ulit bago magkaroon ng outbreak. Pero iniisip ko na ngayon, nako, after this, magiging doomsday prepper na ako. Maghuhukay na rin ako sa bakuran at gagawa na ako ng shed. Mag-iimbak na rin ako ng sobrang daming pagkain. I'm not sure, pero naiisip ko na yun, no? Tapos, yung pag-shake ng hands, parang dati, yan ang pinractice ko simula dati pa. A firm grip. Siguro ngayon, magbabaw na lang ako.
Ako, I'm hugging person. I love hugs and I cannot. Grabe. And that would be like, sobrang kalimutan mo na muna. Parang
so,
ganon.
pwedeng magkaroon pala ng trauma na to for the general human race, no? Parang this is, parang ngayon lang nangyari to in the modern world, no? Maybe because of technology na rin, kaya mas bumilis because of we have airlines, we have ships now, di ba?
Yes. And even in SARS, remember the 2000, when was that? 2003 SARS? The first SARS was marami ring na quarantine. When they followed up those patients, like after 3 years, around 9% of them, yung mga nagkaroon ng symptomatic na psychiatric illness, 3 years down the line, they still have. 9% of them had, 9 to 10% still have the psychiatric problems. And then, nung tiningnan nila itong group ng 9% na to, parang 90% of them were quarantined nung time nung nagsa-SARS. So, there's really a big, not really correlation, pero at least we have this reason to think na even this quarantine will have long-term effects, lalo na kung matagal, no?
Wow, amazing. So batiin lang natin si Francesca C. Sabi niya ganun, I feel validated. Feeling ko anak ko talaga yung dogs namin. I call them anak. Ayan.
Yes.
So like most people, I think, they also do that. And sabi nga din the studies, it's harder. Or it's, parang pag nag-pass away ang inyong pet is as if a family member, you've also lost a family member. So ganun daw kasakit talaga, which is naramdaman ko na rin ito, and it's really hard to move forward after that. Pero that just also validates na parang how important our pets are. And yun nangyayari ngayon din kasi ang nangyayari, Doc Mitch, yun mga comments at saka mga email, pati mga text messages na natatanggap namin, dogs are starting to go crazy na daw. Nagkakaroon na ng aggression. Maybe it's because of that isolation na rin, or maybe that's because of the social distancing na nangyayari. At ang sinasabi ko nga, bakit nagiging reactive or aggressive yung aso? Kasi ang nangyayari ngayon is hindi na sila nasasanay na meron silang nakikitang tao. Hindi na sila sanay doon sa interaction, sa galaw ng tao. So nagbabago din doon sa chemical composition ng kanilang brain on how it functions. Kaya nagagalit sila or natatakot. So ganun, no? So halos parehas talaga, which is making this subject really much more interesting.
Yeah, totoo yun. Actually, having a dog gives the people like a sense of purpose na ilalakad nila or something. But people are getting afraid to go out, even like outside of the gate, So
Mhm.
parang pati yung dogs, hindi na rin nila ma-walk, hindi na rin nila hindi na rin makausap, hindi na rin mahaplos-haplos kasi takot na rin
Mm.
silang lumabas, mismo kahit sa door ng bahay nila. So that's
Right.
the thing, wala na rin sila talagang interaction with their dogs or
Right.
over-interaction na din.
Right. So ganun. We would have to stop the live stream
Yeah,
soon kasi
sure.
1 hour lang
Okay.
naman tayo sa show. Pero siguro invite natin ulit tong si Doc Michelle kasi ano,
Nako.
dami natin natutunan. Pero siguro last words lang muna on ano yung dapat nating gawin to try to get by, and we're hoping, everybody's hoping na sana matigil na yung quarantine. Siguro magkaroon lang ng parang slightly opening ng borders ng mga businesses para hindi naman natin masyado maramdaman economically, emotionally, and psychologically yung effect.
Hopefully.
Kasi ang hirap, lahat na restrain. So kung
Yeah.
dati performer ka, you love seeing people and perform, hindi mo magawa. Gusto mo naglalakad ng dog mo sa labas, hindi mo na magawa. So ano yung mga final thoughts mo, Doc Mitch, na ma-advise mo sa ating viewers?
Very, very important and during this time of pandemic, no, and then yung lahat ng natatakot na, lahat anxious, the very important thing to keep is communication, no. Communication, marinig ka lang nila, makita ka nila, may video call na tayo ngayon, and that's very
Mm-mm.
good kasi because of our technology, unlike before. Ngayon, with the advent of technology, you can call, you can text, you can even see virtually the people, no, around you. Kahit naka-isolate ka sa kabilang kwarto, you can call the other room, no. So
Right.
very important yung communication. Do not cut any communication, and then yung of physical distancing, wag na nating i-break yon. Kasi
Mm-hmm.
kailangan nating matigil na to para mas people will be healthier, people will be happier, no? And then will not suffer anymore, no? So help everybody, be with us in our hopes and dreams na matapos na to. And then we will have all the rewards afterwards, for sure.
Right. Right. Thank you. Well said, Doc Mitch. So para sa akin naman siguro before we end the show, um, para doon sa mga sa mga nagkakaroon ng problema doon sa dogs nila, marami tayong mga online resources ngayon. Other trainers are also doing this as well. Manood kayo ng YouTube training videos namin o kaya ng mga ibang trainers on how you can improve the relationship with your dog just by teaching them new tricks. It's really important na parang kailangan maging busy din yung dogs nyo. Hindi na nga kayo makalabas, wala na silang ginagawa, hindi pa sila busy sa loob. So,
Yeah.
ganun din sa inyo siguro, it's time to start learning something new. Ang dami nang nagsisilabasan ng mga online learning materials for
Yeah.
dogs. Sa amin din, dito sa Dog Coach Francis, ang ginagawa natin ngayon is we're now offering online consults. Okay? So, private consults ito. So, we can watch you train your dog and then give you immediate feedback. So, ginagawa natin to with the use of technology. So, in-invite namin kayo if you have any behavior concerns that you'd like to be addressed privately. So, you can get in touch with us and avail of our services for that. Tapos, for anybody then who has depression or wala makausap, meron na rin ginawa yung government ng Philippines na available hotline numbers
Yes.
for depression hotline. So meron din ganon. Very important po yan. And then, now more than ever, I appreciate the power of technology, of the internet. Kasi kung wala yan, hindi tayo makakapag-stage ng ating live stream ngayon, Doc Mitch. Right?
Yeah.
And then,
Right,
mas lalong
coach.
mahirap. Tama ka. Meron tayong technology. Gamitin natin yan. So, it's for the betterment of mankind. It will help us get through this COVID-19 pandemic. So, ganon. All right. So, thank you so much, Doc
Yeah.
Mitch. So, we're going to end.
Thank you so
Pero,
much.
I'm
Yes.
pretty sure our viewers will be wanting to speak to you again. So, invite kita ulit. Okay?
Okay.
Anyway, naka-quarantine naman tayong lahat. So,
Yeah.
kwentuhan lang tayo.
Naka-work from
Humabol
home pa.
Yes, ayan. Naka-work from home ka rin ba?
Naka-work from home ako for a month na. Oo.
Ayan. Okay. So, humabol manood si Ben Pads. Pero yung mga hindi nag-comment yan at hindi nag-share, check natin. Kasi magdodraw tayo. um, a little bit later or siguro tomorrow. Kung sino yun mga mananalo. Dapat nagko-comment. Ayan, meron mga nag-like. So, dapat
Competitive yan
nagko-comment.
si Cheska.
Oo, competitive. Parang ang dami niya na. Tsaka itong si AJ Bantusila, sabi niya, hello, coach. Ayan, and Doc C. So, thank you so much, Doc. We'll see you again.
Thank you so
Again, this
much.
is The Dog Behind the Human podcast. And we'll see you again next time. Everybody, keep healthy, keep safe. Bye.
Bye.